Good morning, all my dear students of class 6. As you people know that we have already started a new lesson of social history, rise of new religion. It's all about Mahavira. And a new religion, the new name of the new religion is Jainism. So let us go through the lesson and explain you a few topics from the lesson. So here it is written that the religion of the early Vedic period was based on nature worship. It was very simple and easy to follow, but during the later Vedic period, new gods came to be worshipped. Religion became more complex, the rituals and sacrifices increased, and religious practices became more expensive because they were performed only by Brahmanas. The importance of Brahmanas increased. They dominated all aspects of religion and claimed sole authority over the Vedas. The hymns of the Vedas were written in Sanskrit and it was difficult for the common people to understand. Now, what it is written that in the early Vedic period age, which I have already discussed in the last chapter, that during Indus Valley civilization or the early Vedic period, which is also known as the Vedic age, people used to worship nature. The religion is based on nature worship. It means they used to worship most of the natural components such as tree, stones, mountains, rivers, sun, moon, etc. And it was very simple. But in the later Vedic period, new gods came to be worshipped. Religion became more complex. The ritual and sacrifices increased, and religious practices become more expensive because they were performed by only by the Brahmanas. The importance of Brahmanas increased. The domination increased. They dominated all aspects of religion and claimed sole authority over the Vedas. The hymns of the hymns of the Vedas were written in Sanskrit, and it was difficult for the common people to understand. And the hymns of the Vedas, whatever hymns were written in the Vedas, were written in Sanskrit language, and it was very much difficult for the common people to understand. The Kshatriya become very much powerful during this time. Trade and industry flourished, and the Vaishyas also become rich and strong class. The simple Varna system degenerated into rigid caste system. This created inequality in the society. The Shudras, the lowest class in the society, were ill-treated and were not allowed to practice religion. In these circumstances, the common people wanted a simple religion which was not expensive and treated everyone equally. So, what it is written in this paragraph that in the early Vedic period, the people used to the religion was based on nature worship, but during the later period, new gods came to be worshipped. Religion became more complex, and Brahmanas started dominating the whole religion system of the country. Because of which, the Kshatriya and the Brahmanas and the Vaishyas become very much strong, and the simple Varnas, such as the Shudras, the lowest class in the society, were ill-treated and were not allowed to practice religion. And in these circumstances, the common people wanted a simple and easygoing religion. It was during this period of religious degeneration and social persecution of the common people that the two great teachers, Vardhamana Mahavira and Gautam Buddha, started their reform movement. So, as I told you already in the last chapter, what we have learned about Buddhism, where we have learned about the uh, early life of Gautam Buddha, who was known as Siddhartha, and how he achieved enlightenment. There we have learned about Buddhism. In this lesson, we will learn about Jainism, and it is written here. It was during this period of religion degeneration and religious degeneration and social persecution of the common people that the two great teachers, Vardhamana Mahavira and Gautama Buddha, started their reform movement. We both were born at the same time in the 6th century BC. They preached the path of life, love, kindness, and piety, and opposed the evil practices prevailing in the society in the name of religion. In the name of religion, whatever the Brahmanas and the upper caste people are doing, such as the evil practices and other things, the yajnas, and they have to perform, and very complex religion was there. So they preached the path of who? The Gautam Buddha as well as Vardhamana Mahavira preached the path of life, kindness, and piety, and opposed the evil practices prevailing in the society in the name of religion. They denounced the rigidity of the caste system. Their teaching led to the emergence of two religious sects, Jainism and Buddhism. This is how Jainism and Buddhism evolved. About Mahavira, a great teacher, it started the lesson. Here, what it is written that we will learn about Vardhaman Mahavira, Jainism, the teaching of Mahavira, the spread of Jainism, and the contribution of Jainism to the Indian culture. Now, as you can see, there are some symbols. These symbols obviously related to many religion. So, what it is written here by this time, it means by after the later Vedic period, that by this time a large number of people already oppose the rigid turn religious religion has taken. Many Hindus were opposed to the supremacy of the Brahmins and their practice of complex rituals and sacrifices. One man in search of truth achieved enlightenment and started a new religion, one of the oldest in the world, called Jainism. This was Vardhamana Mahavira. So in this way, Vardhamana Mahavira, when he get enlightened, he was known as the Mahavira, and he Jina, the knowledgeable person. And this is how the one of the most oldest religion of the world, Jainism, evolved. Early life of Mahavira. So about early life of Mahavira, it is written here in the paragraph that Vardhaman Mahavira was born in Kundagrama near Vaishali in Bihar. Near Vaishali in Bihar, he was born. No one is certain about his date of birth, but historians believe that he was born in 599 BC. His father's name was Siddhartha, was the head of the Kshatriya tribe. Janatrika, his mother Trishala, was the sister of famous Lichavi chieftain Chetaka, whose daughter was married to Bimbisara, the renowned king of Magadha. He belonged to a highly aristocratic family, leading the life of an ordinary person up to 30 years. So, what is about the early life of Mahavira? It is written here that he was born in Kundagram near Vaishali in Bihar. No one knows, still no historian knows about the perfect date of birth of Vardhaman Mahavira. His father's name was Siddhartha, was the head of Kshatriya tribe Janatrika, and his mother name was Trishala, was the sister of the famous Lichavi chiefman Chetaka, whose daughter was married to Bimbisara, the renowned king of Magadha. He belonged to a highly aristocratic family. Aristocratic family means a royal family, leading to the life of an ordinary man up to 30 years. So, I'm ending this class here. In the next class, we will learn more about this religion. Till then, stay safe, stay healthy. Thank you.